Hello, moms. How you all doing? Story time, story time. Tum, 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 tum. Hello, moms and dads. All the moms and all the parents, come and gather here. Let's talk about our kids, our girl child. Talking about the girl child today. We're going to talk about the guys, but today we're talking about our girl child. Is she 12? Is she 14? Is she 16? Sometimes as young as 12, they do the same things that 14 and 16 years old are doing. So let's talk. One thing you should always remember, moms, you were once a teenager, you were once a girl. So all these things, all these stories you're going to be hearing about them, you yourself did them. Your parents heard about you. How was their reaction? When they were so, when they screamed at you, when they backed at you, what did you do? And remember, our time is not their time. Our time has passed. Our time, things were more docile, more, we had more respect. We were more afraid. We were more cautious. Now, things are everyday. We're in a digital world. Everything, every information they want is on the internet. So what do? If you hear a rumor or you hear her saying or whispering or saying she has a boyfriend? The first reaction moms do or the parents they do is, what? You start shouting at the top of your lungs. You start, how dare you? How old are you? Are you in this house? You don't do this. You will not go here. You will not do this. It's a lie. Don't try any of those things. Don't try it. What you do is when you hear things like that, by right, as a mother, you are supposed to be already close to your daughter, that when it gets to that time, you already be told, she already tells, she's already filled you up, you already have an idea what's happening in life. But let's use in high standard you don't know. So if you don't know, now is not the time to start shouting and yeah, or that she didn't tell you. Instead, try and win her over. That's the time where you start buying little lovely things for her. That's the time when you start. Don't ever dare say, oh, I will not buy this for her because I don't want her to be looking outside. If the things you don't buy for her, she will buy them. How? Some of them will collect money from, some of them will steal from you. Some of them will give you different stories in order to be able to buy them. Some of them, I don't know. But all I'm saying is, this is the time when you start taking care of them. This is the time when you start looking closer to the kind of things that they like. Don't just buy things for them. Ask them what they like, the things that they like. If it is something that is so silly, that is going to cost, it's so silly, explain to them why it's silly. Explain to them why you cannot buy that thing for them. And explain to them why and always when you're explaining why you cannot buy certain things for them, give them other options. Don't just tell them, no, you're too young. Why will you do? No, just say, why don't we try this one first? Maybe when you grow older, we can try that one. Maybe you might not even like it. Gist with them like they are your age mates, but with decorum. How you talk to them, try, because that's the only way you can get them to open up to you. You don't want your daughter, going to open up to other people besides you. You don't want to be the last person to hear what's happening in their life. So this is even the time where you start, for you to get information about if she's dating, is for you to start saying you want to buy her makeup. Meanwhile, before you didn't want to buy makeup for her, because the things that you don't buy for them, they will buy it by themselves. And you don't want a situation like that to happen, do you? So what do? You now start talking to her. Let's try, you say, we can try makeup during the weekend. If you don't tell her like that, if she doesn't do the makeup at home, on her way to school, she will do it. If she doesn't do it on her way to school, in school, when they are up, she will do it. But if you start giving her those little privileges that during the weekend she can do the makeup, the two of you will sit down, girly chat, you do the makeup with her, you talk to her, you say, oh, that one, I think this one looks better on you. But what do you think? The other one looks better on you. Don't you think? Things like that. You start, the two of you start analyzing things, start talking things. Voila, your little girl will open up to you. Now, there's the catch. When you realize she's dating, don't tell her to call off the relationship. Every time, have you not noticed, when you say no, that's when they want to do the opposite of what you want to do. Not all of them, some of them. But if they are so engrossed, so hooked in it, what do you say? How do you do it? Ask them questions about the young guy. Ask them questions about the boy's family. Ask a lot of questions about him, and then start making funny things, funny jokes. Is he nice? Is he good? Is it, things like that. What about his table manners? Is it, things like that. And then you see the two of you start communicating. She starts telling you things and all that. And then you tell her that, wow, I'm so happy for you. So finally, and you have it. Say you were once, give them that impression you were once their age. But then that's where little by little, you start bringing up sex and tell them the reason why it cannot be done at this age. Tell them how dangerous it is to do it at that tender age. Tell them the reasons why their body should be kept. Tell them that they're going to, you don't really know if this is going to be the guy they're going to end up getting married to. And then tell them situations that, don't lie to them that they might end up dating 4 or 5 guys before they get married. Do they want to actually sleep with all those guys before they get married? You can't lie to our children nowadays. You can't lie to them. They know everything. Everything is on the internet. Everything is there. And if you don't tell them things, they will go out and source. They will talk to friends. The things that you don't tell, they go and try it and go and test it. Before you know what is happening, you're 12 years old or 14, or they are sleeping with guys. They're having sex. So the only way to avoid all of those things is to try. Be their friend. Be their confidant. Win them. Talk to them. They will confide in you. If your child comes and says she wants to wear open body, don't ever say, how dare you? Do you know people who wear them? Those people are, when she enjoys, she respects people who wear them. You're already insulting people that her kind of mentor. All those things they're on the internet. Instead, you tell her that, they're nice. They look nice though, but I think we should wait a little bit, when our body is a little bit more curvier, more, when let us buy this one. Don't just go and buy them Mary Magdalene clothes that all their bodies are covered and everything. They'll wear it at home. Some of them, when they get out, they'll pull it and wear the ones that they got. Some of them will not even wear from home, where they cover their body. They will still get it, and from your home, they'll wear it, and you'll be looking at them. They will fight you until you can't do anything to them. What can you do? What will you do? What will you do? Kill them? You can't kill your child. Always remember that at one point in time, you were that age. Always remember, at one point in time, you too, most of us were rebellious. And how did our parents handle us? But all I will say to you is the truth. The truth is that our time is very different from their time. When we were growing up, there was no mobile, there was no digital world. There was no Google, there was no Yahoo, there was nothing, absolutely nothing. Every information we wanted to get, we got it from our parents. We got it from our mommies and our daddies, or our older ones. Now, these children don't need anybody to tell them anything. The whole thing, everything is open to them. For you to win your daughter, for you not to lose your daughter. Don't keep shouting every time she says, don't start screaming, hey, you have killed me, oh, you have done this. Oh. Talk to them. Let them know the dangers of sleeping with another guy. Let them know. If your daughter tells you at 12 years old, which I am not in support of it. 12 is too young. But I'm saying there are a lot of them out there that are doing it. 12, 14, 16. But if your daughter comes and tells you at 12 years old that she has kissed a boy, don't scream your head off, because that thing that you won't want, that she will want to know why you don't want her to do it. She will want to know. So instead you say, oh, you kissed a guy? Wow, you've got your first kiss. For the then you start beating her. Was it mouth to mouth? You ask the child, was it? And she might like, no, not mouth to mouth, on my cheek. Oh, then you say, oh, that's so nice. But then then the child might ask you, what's wrong with mouth to mouth? She said, at this age, she needs to know if he brushes his mouth. Start making joke with her. Start talking to your child. Start buying things. Buy things for your kids. Don't wait for them to take them out. Just with them. Don't wait for your daughter to say she wants a nail polish. Buy nail polish. Buy maybe neutral colors for them. All those, or pink, just, girly days. On a weekend, when bank holidays, polish their nails for them. When it's time for school on Sunday night, clean the nail polish for them. Let at every point in time know what your kids are up to. Let them know. Let you be the mother who buys it for them, not outside. Because when you start doing all these things for them, you'll never hear outside that somebody saw your daughter wearing one kind of makeup. Meanwhile, from home, she didn't wear that makeup. You'll never hear somebody saying outside that your daughter was so exposed. She will not. Instead, everything that she wants to do, she will come back and tell you. What, and then people will now ask me, what about the ones that have gone far? The ones that have gone far, this is now the time, the ones that are already doing it, and you want to try and stop it and reduce it. You will do, it's the same way you are handling the ones that have not gone far that you will handle the one that has gone far. You will use wisdom, you will use prayer. Our kids are everything, they are our life. So why will you fight? If you fight her, she will look for a confidant outside. If you curse her, you tell her off, she will not come and meet you, she will not give you any information. So why curse her? Why tell her off? When you need her to be your friend, when she needs you in her life, she needs you to talk to her, to advise her. If you break this relationship now with her, it's going to be difficult to mend. So whatever, let us put bygones. If need be, apologize to your daughter. Forget all this one that your daughter should be the one to come and apologize to you. The world we are living now, it's gone far. Things are not the way they used to be. When you apologize, sometimes you may apologize to some children, they will not just even look at you. Because those ones, they've gone far. They'll be like, what are you apologizing? They will even tease you the more. They will even want to pepper you the more. But keep apologizing. Keep petting your child. Keep loving your child. All my videos, if you watch, I will always tell you to love your child. I'll always tell you to pray. I'll always tell you to not always tell them off. I'll always tell you to understand where they are coming from. And I'll always tell you to be their friend. Chat with them. Talk to them. Send WhatsApp message. Send funny videos to them. Send funny mimics to them. Do funny, stupid makeups with them. Laugh with them. Borrow them your makeup. Borrow them your jewelry. Borrow them everything. Let them be sharing with you. Let them not be sharing with another auntie outside or another friend. Or so that you know everything. So that, God forbid, they are in a situation where they will be able to use, they will have that wisdom in them to say, my mom and I, we've talked about this thing. I'm not ready for this thing. I'm not going to do it. My mom and I, we've talked about that. We've talked about this. We've done this. Oh, my mom gave me this. My mom has given me this. My mom has told me that, man. My mom has told me. My mom has told me that. My mom has helped me with this. My mom bought me this. My mom bought. So nobody can tease them outside and want to lure them with things. Your girl child is your world. In fact, there are certain times where you have to go do without for them to have. There are certain things where when you buy it for them, it's even more expensive than the one you have. For i.e. trainers. You can buy a cheap trainer for yourself. Very cheap one. We have lovely, beautiful trainers that don't have brand, they're not branded, like Nike or Adidas. But you will go out of your way to buy for your daughter the one that is branded. Buy it for her. Don't wait for her to be looking at outside or looking at other people that are being bought for. Buy cheaper things for yourself. Buy more expensive things for them. Occasionally, I'm not saying all the time. They are growing up. They are seeing things. They are easily lured. They are easily deceived. They are vulnerable. They are improved. This is the time where you put things together, know their move, know everything about them, and pray and love them and gist and chat with them. God bless you as you watch my video. And I pray that all the young girls that are watching my videos, listening to your mom, we want the best for you. We love you. Having sex at a young age is not it. It's not it at all. But when you get to a certain age, especially when you're married, it's so sweet then, it's so nice then. Everything works out, everything falls into place. So my prayer for you as a child, if you're watching it with your mom, is to listen to mommy and be a good one and do your shopping with mommy, do things with mommy. Mommy loves you, daddy loves you. Have a blessed day. Don't keep anything away from your mom. Tell her first before you tell anybody. Thank you. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember, if you're watching from my Facebook, remember to like, remember to share my video. Please like and share my video, please, and leave a comment. I always say my videos are always interactive ones. You leave a comment, you tell me your what you think, and ask questions. From what you're asking me, I'll be able to get more content and be able to do more videos. Aren't I smart? I'm smart, aren't I? Have a blessed day all. Take care. Bye.